Good morning, Facebook. How are we all? I'm joined by the delightful Michael Primrose this morning. So, Michael, I'm just going to briefly introduce you who Michael is in my world, and then I'll let him talk because we all know I like to do all the talking. So, I met Michael, a year ago?
It's longer than that now. It must be 18 months.
Maybe, yeah, 18 months to a year, something like that. And I met him as part of one of my mastermind. He was that I'm on. As you know, you guys all know that I am a massive advocate for having mentors to help you grow your business. And I think one of the best parts of being part of a mastermind group is that you can connect with the key power team members of the mastermind. So Michael is a very experienced broker. Do you specialise in commercial?
Yes.
Yes, specialises in commercial lending, funding options and all that sort of stuff. Now, I know that there's a lot of you in this group who, for one reason or another, are packaging deals because they've started to package deals and they're moving their business forward and they're growing it. But actually, they've got to a point where they would now like to try to actually build assets and create different revenue streams from funding deals. And that means you need lending, right? I, for one, have always been a bit terrified of lending as a topic. I don't really understand it. I've got a mortgage on my own house, but I'll be honest, it happened years ago before I ever really knew what I was doing. I just kind of went with what the bank told me. And so what I really wanted to do was to share this content with you guys because I'm learning a lot about lending as we go. And when we're appraising deals and we're structuring deals for investors, it's important that you understand how that investor's actually going to buy it, fund it, and exit it so that actually you can structure the deal in the best way so you can position it and actually sell it to them. If you can't get lending on a building, if the investor can't get lending on a building, then it's very unlikely that they're going to be able to buy that deal from you. So you need to understand this stuff. It will help you to deliver a better service to your clients. And ultimately, once you understand this stuff, you can also learn how to buy assets for yourself. So this is why we are doing this session. Please, if you've got any specific questions about lending, funding, commercial information about money, private investment versus bank lending, development funding, anything at all, please just put it in the comments box and we'll make sure that Michael covers this. But I'm going to hand over to you for a second and get Michael to just introduce yourself.
Hi guys, so yeah, I'm Michael Primrose of TPE Finance. So that's a brokerage that I set up, must be about 6 months ago now. And the idea or behind TPE, is that we've set the brokerage up as a property development. So there's two arms to it. So we've got the property development arm, but we've also got the brokering arm. And what that enables us to do is that we're actually doing deals ourselves as well. So what we've got is the ability to tap into our own power team, our own resources. My two business partners, Phil Elder and Trevor Mitchell. Phil is he's very, very good at what he does. He sources private investment for developments. He sources deals as well. Trevor is more of the builder stroke planning side of things as well. So between the three of us, we've got basically the three skill sets that you need in order to do the deals. Now, I also come from a conveyancing background. I used to run a small office just with a small team, and we were doing residential conveyancing and a little bit of commercial as well. And that's what introduced me into basically getting into this sort of these sort of deals, really, because I thought you literally just bought your own house or you bought like a single buy-to-let and that was about it. It was only recently that I realised that there was some really crazy deals out there. So then moved into a estate agency, did that for a little bit, and then ended up falling into brokering. Did that for a few years before I then decided to obviously set up my own brokerage, which now has been running very successfully for about 6 months. So hopefully that's a bit of an intro into me.
Thank you very much.
But yeah, just to give you an idea, it's covering commercial stuff rather than residential that I do.
So I've had loads of questions fired at me in preparation for this call. Morning, James. Morning, Poonam. How are you? Morning, everyone else. Oh,
the screen's
gone funny, but that's fine. That's fine.
No, it'll go funny on the live if you press.
What? Oh
button.
no, that one. No, that turns it round.
Oh no.
Oh, Michael, what are you doing?
Gone weird.
This is the joy of live, right?
We're now
anyway,
at a 90-degree angle.
I had questions about lending and things like that in preparation for this session, and there's a couple of obvious ones that I'm going to fire at you that people have asked me. Okay, the first one is, how do you choose a good broker? Because there are loads and loads and loads of brokers out there.
Yeah.
In the same way that there are loads and loads and loads of everything out there. And what would be the good due diligence steps that I could do on a broker, other than personal recommendation of other people? What are the key things that I can do on a broker to make sure that I am getting access to the options that will lend on difficult properties, or, you know, ones that are next to a Chinese takeaway, or, you know, the things that are a little bit...
The quirky ones.
The quirky ones. How do I find a broker that's going to give me that access?
So the first thing to say is that the commercial finance is unregulated.
Okay.
So it's slightly different to like your residential mortgages and things like that. Because it's an unregulated market, anyone can step in and do it.
We are actually, so Kat's just showing me, we are not even on the screen on everyone's phone. So wait there. Guys, I'm going to just try and flip this over. Hopefully, this is going to make... Rotate your phone, yeah. Right, what is it doing? Sorry guys, give me 2 seconds to try and just figure this out. Why is it? We've got some laughing faces going on. Okay, so I'm not sure what's going on. Facebook's being weird. We're going to go and come back. Stay there. I'm coming straight back.